this is stage 1, surface mount objects. And so you've got those 2 little cards there, and we're going to put them on the boards. So what we're looking at is we're going to be filling in all these ones that say R7, R6, that start with R, or LED 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's move right away into the microscope view, and we'll start with R3. And first thing we're going to do here, a little hard to see, and that's the heavy magnification, but we're going to go ahead and use a flux pen if you have it. It just makes everything a little easier. Think of it like a highlighter. And now we're going to tin them, and just like before, solder in the left, iron in the right. We're just going to add a little solder to one side or one pad. It doesn't take much. We're just going to keep going here. Now we're going to grab one of our resistors. Move that around a bit. Alright. So that's a surface mount resistor, 220 ohm. And we're going to use that little puddle we made on the pad to just tack it down on the right side. And let's look at that again. We're going to grab our little resistor. We're going to heat up that solder that we already laid down. We don't need to add any more, just heat up what's there. And we'll move over to the next. And just heat it up. Slide it on in. Wait a second after you move the iron. I'll show you here again on number 6 here. Is you pull the iron away and then wait like a second before removing the tweezers. You'll have much better luck. So that's our resistors, half our resistors. Now we're going to spin the board so that we can keep the iron and the solder in the appropriate hands. And we'll just add a little more to the other side. And next resistor. And the next. It's got enough on the tip there, so move on to the next. There we go. Nice and pretty. Okay, let's do the LEDs. Now the LEDs, go ahead. Get some flux going here. And what this is doing is it's making sure that those pads are clean, because let's face it, they've been in the bag, they were shipped all the way from China. I had to handle them to put them in the kits, etc., etc. So yeah, cleaning them back off would be a great idea. So just like the resistors, and that's my finger, we're going to go ahead and make sure that each little pad on the right side has some solder so that we have something to reheat to attach when we put the LEDs on. There's 3, and one more, I think. Nope. Okay, so this is our LED. And we'll flip it over here. And you see how these LEDs have a little green stripe on the left side? That is because they're oriented correctly. The green stripe and the line of the light emitting diode symbol on the board will line up, and in this particular case they are all going to go to the left. That may not be true with every badge you ever do or every project you ever solder, but for this one the green stripe should always be to the left. And the bottom two LEDs, you want to get them as close to where the pots go as possible, and you'll see why in a minute. So here on number 2, tweezers, all right. Flip that around. Once again, we're just gonna heat it up. That as close where the pods go. Basically we have some covers for our pots that'll turn them into knobs, and they're kind of translucent, so we want to get that effect up through the knob. And that's why we're pushing those so close. Okay, now at the tip of the antenna, these can be a little more closer to center, so let's go ahead and get this one down. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Got it. And number 4. And there we go. And now we'll do the other side. Same as before. We'll heat up the pad and the part, add a little solder, and move on to the next. And there we go. And here we are. And there's the last one. Yay! And there we go. We've got all our surface mount stuff attached. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.